Good morning, good evening, my lovely little dolls. Today we're going to continue playing Dark Parables, The Exiled Prince. Let's see, where were we? I believe last time I was playing this, I was stuck. So yeah, oh yes, and question of the day is in chat. What is your favorite uncommon fairy tale? Okay, so there is something in here that I need to do. I have hidden the ancient one in the armory. It is imbued with potent magic. Just oh. So, how is everybody today, huh? I am putting the page, but they're barely visible. Oh, can't use my hint. And I need to get in here. Great, okay, so gilded coin slot. I need one of the coins. Okay. Toads and pearls. Okay, one of my favorite fairy tales, and I've seen different versions of it, is the Swan Princess. It's the one with the, go back in there. It's the one with the girl whose brothers all turned into swans, and she spends the entirety of almost her entire life sewing stinging nettles. Okay. Hansel and Gretel, yeah. Toads and diamonds. Okay, no, that sounds familiar. I like how we have this cheat sheet. Huh. Huh. Am I on chapter 10? I thought I was on chapter 2 still. I am so lost. Strategy guide. Oh, mine, I'm stoned. Maybe not. I don't recognize any of these. Nope. Oh, that one. Yes, okay, I remember that one very well. Hold up. Okay. Are we in chapter 7 or chapter Okay, okay. Wait, no, go back. I like that there's a cheat sheet. Yeah, I remember that fairy tale very well. There we go. Just beyond the ruins engraved in depths is a statue of the Little Mermaid. She sits on a seashell shaped throne. Okay. There we go. Finally. Snow White and Red Rose. Oh, I love that one. Into the palace we go. Statue of Princess Ivy standing tastefully on the pedestal. Just beep. Toad is there. This is a frog, not a toad. Okay. Ingredients and instructions to make a frog potions. How strange. Not really. Oh, toads and diamonds. I think it's an interesting one. Jade goblet. I still prefer the Swan Princess because depending on which version you get, the amount of brothers keep changing. Which is kind of funny. Like, she still spends most of her life. And this includes marriage. What else? She gets married to a king. She has a child with the king. She gets locked in a tower. And she doesn't speak. Oh, that's a nice fairy tale. That's one I'll have to look into. Oh, Prince cursed to be a cat until she finds true love. Huh. Oh, nice argument. YouTube versus a book. Oh, come on. Where's the last piece? I mean, I also like the original Alice in Wonderland Through the Looking Glass. Although it's common, most people don't remember the original one. So why can't we just take the revolver from here and just use it against the Frog Prince? I'm gonna have to use the... Why didn't I click on that? Jade Goblet, woohoo! Large out. Cannot find a keyhole. Very specific ink. Chemical ink. This page reveals an antidote that can undo, but it only works on small creatures. Okay. To the boat we go. I guess. Frog. Nope, we're not gonna do the steps to make it properly. We get to just find it in a box and piece it together. I love this game. There's no smelting. I know a lot of Christmas story games that you play as a child. You actually have to do some of the creating. Like if you want, oh, I need a shovel, you actually end up smelting a shovel. But with this game, it's kind of, oh, here's the frog antidote, put it back into literal pieces. Because, you know, that makes sense. Well, there's Hans Christian Andersen's. I mean, it also depends on what type of not nationality. Because there's... like, some fairy tales. Hello, Piggy. But, like... Snow White was originally German, wasn't it? So... a little tear. So most of the common fairy tales we do know are just translation and poorly done translations for some of them. Oh boy, trying to remember. I mean, could always Hans Christian Andersen and the Grimm brothers. Yeah, that one was always Grimm, but it's hence why it's Grimm brothers, but most of the Grimm brothers and Hans Christian Andersen's story tales all end in tragedies instead of, you know, happiness. Into the cave we go. Okay. Well, it's just like with Cinderella. Like, the stepmother ended up chopping, like, mutilating her own daughters so that the glass slipper would fit on their feet. And Cinderella, after, you know, the prince and Cinderella reunited, the stepmother and the stepsisters were all punished. But I believe it was also implied that the stepsisters later succumbed to their injuries and died. There's two different versions. There's one where she turns into a cloud nymph and one where she turns into sea foam. It depends on the translation. I do actually have the books. Fortunately, I don't have the books in here with me, but I do actually have the stories. So where am I clicking? Golden apple. How nice. Nope. Nope, still the wrong one here. you in here. There we go. There's too many rooms. I also remember the original Beauty and the Beast as well. Beauty actually had several sisters, and her father was a merchant instead of a tinkerer. I clicked on the leaves. And that, you know, the reason why Belle goes to the Beast is in trade for her father taking a rose. And for Sleeping Beauty... Actually, Sleeping Beauty is more commonly known as Briar Rose, isn't it? Isn't she? Let's see. Oh, IV potion. I'm not paying attention to what I'm building. Should probably pay attention. I'm trying to remember the real story of Briar Rose. I mean, these are close to the original fairy tales, just with a slight twist. But Briar Rose did sleep for 100 years before being woken up by a prince. It's like a miniature version of Princess Love, the Swan Lake Prince. Ugh. Oh, cutscene. Yay.
Not long after the Frog Prince wedded Snow White, a terrible curse fell upon him once again. He would remain forever in human form, but any mortal he touched would turn into a frog. Shortly after, the exiled prince made this forest his home and built an underground kingdom full of shrines to his loved ones. The Chancellor's daughter, as well as many others, has been cursed by him. Only you can save them before it's too late.
So, kind of Tiana? Princess and the Frog? Where instead of, you know, it's like Uno reverse Frog Prince? Okay, is this her grave? That's a doll. Oh, that is terrifying. This is, okay. Nope. Fire element decorated jar. Great. Oh. That is dedication. I am curious, because if Snow White is a character we do get to meet later on in the Dark Parable series. I've always had this question. Clicked on you several times. Because, you know, they're all based off of fairy tales. Is there more than one person based off of... Is there more than one person based off of a fairy tale? Because if we get to deal with the Swan Princess later, I'm pretty sure we get to deal with Snow White later. I know for a fact we get to deal with the Little Mermaid later. So, like, are there copies, or like, well, it doesn't seem like there's any dwarves. All I see is a very creepy shrine. Oh, come on. There we go. It's a very creepy shrine. They're really creepy shrines, though. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. What are we building? Dancing figurine. I think the Frog Prince may have some problems. And I hope after his curse is broken, he resolves. He should probably get help from for those problems. Okay, where are we needed? Snow White. Okay. I do. Bah. What's with the button? He didn't. Okay, this is creepy. Ghostly contraption appears and looks like it's trying to tell me something. Really? Wait, what gave that away? Find an evidence and location to unlock. Okay. I have a key. I have a mirror. I have a rusty cave key. I have a jaded goblet. Dancing figures. Mysterious bracelet. Oh, yeah. That fairy tale. That was a lot of problems now, wasn't it? Yeah, a lot of wrong. Oh goodness, what is this? Just the panel so there is a complete path from blue to green blocks. Like, does this count? I mean, that one, I do remember the flaxseed one. That one really was bizarre, wasn't it? Nope. Shall we skip this one? disabled for 5 minutes. We gotta reveal the location of a stone book that unlocks a secret passageway to the, okay. Back to the palace then. Oh no, you guys should have seen last time. I got stuck on the fish puzzle. I just kind of sat there at the point and just started counting. Stone Scholar Book. Great. I love the location. The puzzle is not so much. Oh boy. You know, all the other ones have been relatively easy to figure out. This one, not so much. I need something purple and shiny. Label? Which label? Label? Labels. Huh. Man, my eyes must not be working. There's the red tassel thingy. Jars. I'm probably driving you guys insane, aren't I? Okay, I'm clicking. Haha. This is a new form of torture, don't you know that? Oh, there we go. Found that. Whatever that is. Second shelf. You mean this shelf? This is the first shelf, second shelf. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm driving most of you insane. Oh, completed my goal for the day. There we go. All I need now is one of the blocks. Labels? Is it a label? Doesn't look like a label. There we go. Found it. Oh, that's a nice cup of tea. That is the worst bookmark I've ever seen. To the main room. Butterflies. Inconvenient. Is that Cinderella? Okay, I actually like doing Cinderellas. I did not click on the frog. Fine, I shall go click on the pig. It won't let me do anything. Can I take... It won't let me take the crown either. Ooh. Agate. Agate? No, that's not right. Oh, we're making another goblet. Smelting not required. Or glasswork. You would think. It would take actually a lot of glasswork to do, wouldn't it? Agate. Agate. Yeah, okay. You know what? During Christmas, once the Christmas season has arrived, we're gonna play one of the more weird Christmas stories, and you guys will have to suffer in silence as you watch the horrible 3D animation. Okay, that's quite pretty. Here's a fancy bracelet. Don't know how it'll get onto your... Yeah, did you pick up a portrait? Yeah, the coin. You know, the fact that they only allowed you to use a coin, but never the screwdriver, because you need the screwdriver to pry open a box. I like the logic in the Christmas games. It's like the logic is worse there than it is here. What are we making? Steel dagger. There's a sword right here. Why can't we just take the sword? Why do we have to create a dagger? That doesn't make sense. Why do we need a frog on the dagger? Can we have something, you know, not... It's either green or froggy. The Frog Prince really went with aesthetics. He said, if I'm gonna be cursed and everyone I touch becomes frog, might as well go for the aesthetics of frogs. There we go. I mean, it's a Scottish lady. So if we were a regular British lady, but we are a Scottish lady detective, I think it would be insulting if we didn't get a sword. I like how the fire's just still. Okay, where are the last 3 pieces? There's one. Crowbars, hammers, and shovels are the only necessary things you need in a Christmas game. Everything else, you can make your own money, but they will not allow you to do anything else. Okay, hint, where is it? Okay. Where's the last one? Okay, I like doing that. That's fun. does a sword need a gigantic gem at the end? That's really kind of inconvenient, isn't it? Okay. This one has actually got me befuddled. A very fancy dagger. When the ancient wand is powered on, pour the uncursed potion. And it shall be imbued with mortal effect. So, we get to stab the prince. I take it back, I like this one. I see a heap of gold. Would it be so bad if I took a few with me? Princess portrait. I mean, we're gonna be adding some sort of poison to it? Come on. Are you sure those are windows? I don't believe they're windows. Okay. Princess Snow White's tiara. I don't like... No. The doll is too lifelike. Usually I don't have a problem with dolls like this, but there is just something that's not right. This isn't even the uncanny valley. This is just... no. This is a doll! Oh, where's the last... Could have sworn I clicked on them. Uh-huh. Oh, that's clever, hiding them in the daisies. Anyway, sleeping people usually have their eyes closed. Don't know about you. Okay, so I get the Prince display sword. I get a fake sword. Great. Unless they're dead. How nice of you. You know, there's a lot of dead princesses that I'm kinda have to avenge, you know? The one thing that I've noticed when it comes to dark parables is there's usually a large amount of dead princesses involved. Or comatose. Cursed, comatose, or dead princesses. And you just kinda have to avenge them. But they're like... they're not subtle about it at all. Ooh. I mean, like most fairy tales, you just kind of... Here we go. Are my eyes playing tricks on me today? Okay, now I'm just missing one part of the shield. Ooh, woo. There we go. Yeah, I've noticed about that in most fairy tales. Take the sword. Take the dagger. There we go. What is this? The cave is pitch black. What is this miniature castle? What am I building? Book on mortality. We're building a book about mortality! Yay! I love the names of these things. We get to turn an immortal person mortal just to stab them to avenge a bunch of dead princesses. Plots. Ah. Oh boy. What am I missing? Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba ba. There's no key. I should search around the room for clues. I mean, I guess. Oh, we got a book out of it. How nice. Prince who leaves their diary in the library. Contains different languages. Well, orchid. Gosh darn it. Orchid potion. Here we go. At least I'm only looking for flowers instead of very specific leaves, like last time. Oh. Okay, granted. Some diaries, if people write diaries the way they write a novel, some diaries, you won't know they're diaries until you read the end. Okay, didn't mean to hit that. But okay. Who uses their diary? Who uses their diary as a passkey? Do-do-do. 1, 2, 3. My painting's present must be as a portrait. Oh. Overgrown vines. Great, so we just have to go back. Shoe closet key. I think the prince should get a better security system. We haven't had much trouble breaking into things that we probably shouldn't have gotten into. Oh, where would I be? There we go. We have a closet key for shoes. Oh, guess we're making a glass slipper. Ooh, free glass slipper, no no glass work needed. You know, I think glass slipper, I think that would be okay to wear. But I think the glass slippers would have to be slightly bigger on your feet if you're going to be wearing them all day. Hey, beyond super strong super glue. This isn't even Craggle. Oh yeah. Yeah, but with glass slippers, you would also need to paint your toes. I think that's something people forget. Oh. As long as it's not like Barbie's closet, I think somebody should be able to survive it. Oop. Yeah, okay, fair point. Glass slipper would be a nice shoes, but you would have to have really clean feet. The shoes slightly bigger so your feet don't swell. You'd have to make sure your feet don't sweat so you don't slip and slide. And you'd have to make sure your toes are painted so you don't have unsightly toes. Okay, if it was a shoe closet, you would have to have a pantry in there. I've clicked that several times. Ah. What did we just grab? Well, this is one hell of a memorial. If you have your dead lover's carriage. Yes, that would be very good for a shoe closet. Okay, let's see. What else? Marble balls. She left her hairbrush in here. What did I just grab? Golden switch handle. Glass slipper must have belonged to cylinder. Oh, there's the other one. It's locked. I can either open this with a key or break it on with a sharp tool. I am willing for the sharp tool. That's very underwhelming. For a shoe closet. For somebody whose fairy tale revolves around shoes and people resolve Nah, I want to break it open. Let me take a hammer and break it open. Solve all of my problems that way with a very nice hammer. Okay. Enchanted shoes are nice, providing they don't make you dance until you die. I remember that fairy tale quite well. Actually, there's several fairy tales involved enchanted shoes. One, enchanted shoes to make your feet burn every time you... and they're stuck to your feet. There's also the enchanted shoes that make you dance until you die. What else? There should be a few others like that. I think I'll take the enchanted ring. If it's like the one ring, I'll take it. But enchanted shoes are more problems than goods. What can we do in here? Nothing. Okay. That would be good. Shoe key. I already used the shoe key. This is for a cave and this is for the cottage. Stone halberd. Halberd. Halberd? Halberd. Fancy sword. A shoe for every occasion. Yes. I mean, you can never go wrong with having a shoe for every occasion. It just means you're prepared. Let's see. Ooh. Cursed shoes with an enchanted arch support insoles? Oh, now you're just being evil. That is so tempting. Okay, but what would the curse be on the shoes? The enchanted insoles must be tempting enough that you want to put on the cursed shoes in the first place. If you cannot convince us that the shoes are good, even with the curse, then they are not worth it. Oh, 20k run every day? Before breakfast? Okay, and what would the enchanting arch support insoles have that would make the shoes worth it? Oh. Would feel light as a feather and no foot pain. Yeah, okay, no, I would take those shoes. I would take those shoes. And I take it everybody else would take those shoes too? Non-western boots of dancing. Make every movement smoother, stealthier, and elegant. Oh my goodness. Wow. Huh. I was so distracted I didn't even notice the hint. Okay. Very well thought out. Should we be concerned that you're going to make shoes? Evil shoes for dancing? Oh. I accidentally hit the keyboard. Spicy shoes? Naturally. There we go. Looks like something is missing from the metallic stand. Put the mirror in. What am I supposed to do? Do 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 do. Okay, so there's something in here that I need to do. Here's... Can I just... I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Ah! It's not letting me put the round mirror where the round meter needs round. We're in chapter 7. Okay. Oh. We have a sharp object now. We are going to bust this open. Ha 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 ha. Oh, no. I don't like these puzzles. No, we're skipping this. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Ooh, hidden item. Prince portrait. Great. I don't think the prince is a very popular person. Oh, you're welcome for skipping. Was it too much of a pain to watch? I mean, probably, but I don't think he's quite popular anymore. And how many princesses do you think were desperate enough to go around kissing a frog? Where is it? Oh boy. I thought I clicked that. Oh boy. Oh boy, boy. Oh, one piece gone. Oh. Oh, bone's cracked. Would you look at that? To find the flag interesting. Where would we look? Where do we look? Oh, I didn't even notice it was there. never guessed. Okay, I just have to get out now. There we go. And we're free! Small hammer. Okay. We can do that. Very fancy small hammer. But we're free! We're back! Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! I think we're getting closer to the end of the game. It's a fancy old cottage, but nothing else. Ha, ba-ba. Yeah. Why does the hammer have to be fancy? We're only using it once. I don't see the point of dawdling up a knife. A knife. This is a hammer. Oh, tongues are twisted. Those are keys. Oh. Let us see, let us see. You know, I appreciate that we get to break into someone's house. Like, we don't care at this point. We don't care if they're royalty. We're breaking in. This doesn't look okay. This looks stand. Yay, machete! We get to build a machete. Hee 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 hee. I would appreciate if we just had to make, I like that it's going to be sharp. But does it have to be sparkly? Do we really need a sparkly machete? A machete is a machete. It does not need to be overly sparkly. Hee hee hee. Would you like it if someone got you a regular machete or a sparkly machete? Ba-ba. Ha. Come on, I just need one part left. Where is? Oh, right there. Okay, now we have a machete. We're missing one left. let's go. Oh! Water elemental decorative jar. Yay! Spent so much time building jars. I don't know how ever. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if they have chronic pain after all of the adventures they have. Where are the last pieces? Ha. Alice was also a 10-year-old child, so... Huh. Oh. I mean, the detective also has to suffer from being cursed a lot, so... Maybe. Maybe. Oh, that's a good hiding place. Now the lily pad. I like the beetle as it shimmies away. Okay, Alice was also on drugs, so... Little child on drugs. Of course they're gonna be fine. Wouldn't be too surprising. Haha. Let's fix this. Oh, we have the machete. Let's go. Machete away. We've been carrying this key from the start. Yay, chapter 9. Oh. Joker frog statue. Welcome to my court. You may all hop away. A jester frog. That would be quite the sight. Such quaint, peculiar sights. Oh, where's the jingly hat? There's the jingly hat. Jingly, jingly, jingly. Look at the little guy. we get a hammer? We're currently on chapter 8, I believe. Check. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, cool. Up we go. Oh, here's tongs. Grab the tongs. There we go. Now we will get it. See, we're close to the end. We're one chapter away. What did I get? Blueprints. Yay, blueprints. Magic and frog statue. Great. We're just building ourselves a court of frogs, huh? Yay, lucky us. That is one sad doll. Who's irresponsible enough to let a potted plant be on a couch? The disrespect. So why couldn't we just grab this hammer? Been a lot easier. Well, the good news is we're almost done this chapter. For chapter 9, we only have one chapter left before we're done the game, so. Providing you guys want to, you know, end the game today. Ooh, finish the game fully. I'm looking for a red dot. That red dot would be... Hee hee hee. Well, the love prevents me from exit. So I had a smell up in the shape of joy. Ivory shaped key. Oh goodness. Oh. Okay. Oh, how nice of the prince to keep the bodyguard and the girl together in one place. But a tank was not what I was expecting. Let us see, let us see, let us see. Let us see, let us see, let us see. will we need? Gonna start singing a song from the Muppets in a minute. Aha, ivory shape key. I think I know where this key goes. Rose potion, okay. Yay, if we finish the potions. Yeah, no, it'd be a shame if someone cut themselves, wouldn't it? Oop, resume. Resume, resume, resume. Ha. For a prince so hell-bent on getting rid of us, he's not doing a very good job either. Think we're only missing with 2 pieces. A very specific set of leaves. What looks like the top of a bottle. Huh. Okay. Yay. We have finished the very specific rose potion. No, we have not. We're on. Oh. And into a garden. Armor key. Yay. It's silver fountain emblem. There we go. I like how it rushes us to finish everything. Like, sure. Let's do everything out of order in the best way possible. I noticed when it comes to these games, we tend to do a lot of search and finds in broken glass place, like where there's a lot of broken glass. And we're like, yep, perfectly safe. If we don't have anything else, we just broken glass all the way. Well, that was helpful. A lot of sharp stuff. Oh, there it is. 1 piece left. Oh, sleep would be nice. Sleepy time. That's where we have things like sleepy time juice. I wish they would stop hiding stuff in the ground. Very inconvenient. Oop. Gosh darn it. It's not allowing me. What type of Oh no. There we go. And now, oh no. One, two, three, four. 3, 4, 5. Nope. This is the worst puzzle so far. This is like the weirdest radio possible. What is this? I have the mirror. I have the key. Please let me use the mirror. Not letting me use. Glass orb. How helpful. I know it involves the mirror. Bah! Oh boy. I have to get the light on from here to there, but it's not letting me do anything. Gosh. What did we get? An ancient wand. Great. Chapter 10. There we go. Last chapter. Freesia potions. Great. More flowers. This should be the last of the weird potions. And with that, we'll be able... We'll get on our way. Must they always have oddly named potions? Must they always? Thank you for the help, by the way. Let us see. If I were the last pieces, where would I be? Hee-dee-dee-hoo, hoo-dee-dee-hoo. I like playing at it tonight before the Oh. Almost ended the stream. Huh. So tiny. Huh. Well, once the potions are done, we are done with potions. Yay! And now we have to go for the princesses. Nope, that's the wrong heroes. No, seem to be in the right area. Transmutation key. Very specific to keys now, huh? It's like they care. Oh boy. Let us see. Where are thee? Yeah, they're very good at hiding keys. I like to think someone goes behind us and, you know, plants what we need. It would make sense. I'm in the wrong room. Princess Ivy's tiara. Great. We're gonna finish the tiaras first before we do the potions. Hoop-diddy, hee-diddy. I mean, I guess it's polite that we do hers last, but inconvenience. This is above my pay grade. The old-fashioned Barbie. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that we're almost done this game. Whoop. Ah! No! Gosh darn it. Oh, it saved our progress. Hey, I didn't know we could do that. Not what I was looking for, but thank you. There we go. Yay. Can I take the crown? I need a rod of some kind. Oh, come on. I need the place where the potions go. Where will those be? it be out here? There we go. Okay, what was the key? What was the ingredient list? There should be a way to do this, right? Do it. Change plants, and then press correct potion will then light up. Oh, okay. There we go. That work? Okay. Aha! We did it. A weird concoction, but it should work. Uncursed potion. Woo. Oh, cutscene. Hello,
Detective,
Prince.
this has gone on long enough. I'm putting an end to this now.
James, I am here. Please let it go.
Ivy, my love. Every day I yearn to be with you again. But how?
Magic.
I do not know, but I stand beside you in life and in death.
My curse is immortality, seeing everyone I love die. You now hold the immortal wand, Detective. Please, put an end to my suffering.
Gladly. Guess we get to kill someone.
My Princess Ivy, I will be with you as always, forever, happily ever after.
The curse is undone. The transformed frogs have reverted back into humans. Take the prince's locket and free the Chancellor's daughter. Thank you, and goodbye, Detective.
What about the other princesses? What about them? Oh. What about the other princesses? Out of curiosity, what about them? It's another game. Oh, I have one more puzzle. Great. No, skip. We're at the end of the game. Skip.
I'm warm now. Thank you for the blanket, Detective. Before you rescued us, a figure in white appeared. I looked directly into her eyes. Her stare was as cold as ice. She
Snow White.
whispered madly about a snowfall kingdom and the end of this world. I don't know or care what it means. Please just take me home.
No, we know what game that is.
You've rescued the Chancellor's daughter and ended the prince's curse. However, a greater evil looms upon the fabled Snowfall Kingdom. It won't be long until your next investigation takes you to the high mountains, from which no fairy tale detective has returned.
I'm sorry, that's a job offer? Okay, nice to know there's more than one fairy tale detective. So, lucky us. Apparently we're a vast service, yeah. But yay, we ended somebody's life, and he didn't care about the other princesses. Get to deal with those later. I have a feeling it's Snow White we're dealing with next. Oh. Great herders. Yeah, Snow Queen. Oh. Well, almost 2 hours long, but we finished the game, so lucky us. If you guys like this series, we will continue it. If you guys want to see Snow Queen next. By Wednesday, I think we're going to continue A Bite at Freddy's. See if we can finish that. Well, thank you so much for everybody joining me. So, thank you everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell in the corner, leave a comment. I want to know what everybody thinks. Until next time, my lovely little dolls. Woo. Oh. Yeah. Bye-bye.